Hey guys, Neil Stagner here. I am on the entering Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida city limit sign, and I'm going to talk to you about a Revolutionary War event that took place here. Believe it or not, in North Florida, there was an American Revolutionary War battle fought here. Okay, I'm going to start walking this way and tell a little story. To give you guys an idea, we are on Route 1, US Highway 1, northwest of the city of Jacksonville, heading towards Callahan. And this was an American Revolutionary War battle that was known as the Battle of, let's see if I can get it here. I'm getting to learn to use this stuff, guys. The Battle of Thomas Creek. I'm going to show you what Thomas Creek looks like. First, before I did that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and why this is important to me. I was raised in northeast or southeast Pennsylvania, up in the north, just south of Philadelphia, which is where you will find a ton of Revolutionary War, American Revolutionary history. And as a kid, I used to play on the battlefields and go visiting them all the time. Heck, even just the valleys and the hills where we grew up playing is where the battles took place. So I've always had a deep place in my heart for this, but I kind of, as I got older and got busier, I just lost track of it. Forward 35 years, 35 years, and I am now living in Jacksonville, Florida, and not even thinking about the Revolutionary War, but come across this sign, and I hear about it from someone who works up in Hilliard, which is just north of Callahan. And guys, this is, you can't even see any water right now. If you look way in the back, over back along the tree line, you'll see some. I'll see if I can walk up this way, maybe get a better view. But here are some of the swamps and the thickness of the woods down here in Florida in the south is absolutely amazing. Hope I'm not getting anybody sick. If you look right over in this cove over here, there's a little bit of water. This was the marked scene of the Battle of Thomas Creek, and the state of Florida has put I was calling it a monument, but it's actually a historical marker letting people know that something happened here. And since we're on the signers tour having to do with the Declaration of Independence, signing of the Constitution, and other American Revolutionary War related stuff, I just wanted to bring this up and show people. Guys, I'm right along the edge of the highway, so it's pretty loud. The US Highway, as most of you know, go from Key West, Florida, all the way up to Maine. The same road. In the Philadelphia area, you would call it Baltimore Pike. That's all I remember. So, apparently what had happened, Florida at the time of the Revolutionary War, they didn't want to get involved in the battle. They were more loyalist. The British had set up a small outpost in St. Augustine, and although Georgia also was loyalist in the beginning, there was a few people who, just cut that out. Just cut that out. Okay, this historical marker, which I'm going to show you now, guys, I'll have pictures of it on the site. I'll have it typed out what it says. It's just a nice little memento letting you know of a little bit of history, American Revolutionary history, that happened right in our own state. Actually, if you live in the state of Florida. All right. Here is, I gotta learn how to use this thing. Like I said, I will take a picture of it. I can't, because of the glare, I can't see it, but I have some other snapshots of it you'll be able to see. So, why am I excited about this? Well, I think I just mentioned earlier that I am starting a signers tour and trying to bring back into remembrance what our founding fathers did for us in this country. We seem to have a revisionist history taught to the kids, almost to the point where our founding documents are almost irrelevant to them. And what I want to do is just share a little bit about what I know of the history and study and learn as I go. Because as you will see, I am not a historian, just an average guy with a job, and I really love this country. And the history of our country is very important. We don't learn our history, we'll repeat it. So as we get into the Declaration of Independence, that's what we're really going to start with. I'm going to try to break down and figure out what it means and what it means to us, what it says and what it means. And along the way, guys, we'll have little stops like this. And I don't know. Thanks, welcome, come along. I'll have the details on how the battle went on my site. You'll be able to see how many died. But I believe, if my memory serves me, about 150 to 200 American forces. 8 or 9 had died. 30 or 40 were captured. And it is said that only about 42 made it back through the swamps to Georgia after this battle. Guys, figures, depending on whose journals you're reading, they're varying, but okay, this is Neil Stagner signing out. I hope you had a great little visit here, and we're going to go up to the next stop. Excuse me. We're going to go on up to the site of the next battle, which is just up the road, and we'll go from there. Hey, I wanted to say one more thing. I've lived in Jacksonville for 35 years. And you guys realize I didn't even know this was here, and I like Revolutionary War history. As I started doing some research on the signers of the Declaration of Independence, I found that where I lived, actually from where I was born, in the hospital I was born at, it was 1 mile to one of the burial sites of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. 1 or 2 miles at the most. Never visited, never knew about it. That was in the Philadelphia area. Down here in Florida, the closest signers to us of the Declaration are the Georgia delegation. 1 is in Savannah, 2 is in Augusta. There is also 1 constitutional signer that's also buried in Augusta. Well, guys, history is all around us. Adventure is too. Just go on out, find something you're interested in, pass it on to your children. We live in a great country, and down in Florida here, we live in a great part of this country. Pass it on to your kids. Find truth. Go back to their original writings, because some of the history books are just a little bit off of what was actually going on in those days. This is Neil Stagner signing out. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye.